past years, have you ever noticed the sudden change of our climate? Do you experience lack of energy supplies? How about water supplies? But why do we experience these kinds of situations? Are you all aware about the current situation of our environment? Well, this is where it started. But first of all, what is environment? We are all aware that environment is something that we humans have in common with. It is everything that makes up our surroundings and affects our ability to live on the earth. The water that covers most of the earth's surface, the air we humans breathe, the plants, the animals, and many more. But for the past years, our environment is slowly changing. And you know why? It's because of us humans. We are the main cause that affects the environment. We are causing so much air pollution, deforestation, acid rain, and other problems, which is dangerous for both of us humans, animals, and other organisms, and the earth. Why should we save the environment? How can we preserve it? Saving it will give us so many benefits, and losing it will cause so much loss. We humans have an ethical obligations to take care of our nature. Protecting the earth means protecting humanity. Pollution is what we all humans bring, and we all know that pollution is one of the menacing factors affecting our environment. Pollutions like air, land, and water plays a big role of ruining our earth and make it inappropriate to live in cozy. This may affect our health and also the quality of food we intake. That can lead to indigestion of poisonous substances. We must stop doing harmful activities that can affect our environment to help lessen the pollution. Saving the environment is a big impact to improve our air quality. One of the big part of our environment is trees. And trees is what we considered as the earth's lungs. It doesn't only supply oxygen for us to breathe, but it also purifies the air that is harmful for humans. Trees also play as an important part of the environment that helps keeping the climate cool. We can use trees as a shade or protection for too much heat from the sun, which can prevent skin cancer. This can also absorb heat. It absorbs CO2 that supports global warming. Preserving our environment also provides us a source of groundwater, because 20% of our drinking water comes from the forest. It also lessens the solar radiation. But what can we do to achieve all of this? In this generation, we are all aware of what has been happening recently. One of the solutions is we need to grow more trees. As we know that greenhouse gases have poison that can affect air and can also lead to the depletion of our ozone layer, which cause the temperature to rise. This is the reason why trees are very important, because this can reduce the effect of the greenhouse from the atmosphere. Plastics are non-biodegradable substances that don't decompose. And today, the marketplaces use plastics as containers, but in the end, plastics will be thrown away. This can cause much land pollution, and it was also proved that it can affect the animals when they swallow it, and may lead them to suffocation followed by death. Burning plastics shouldn't be done because it causes toxic gases that are harmful for us humans to inhale. Let's use any alternative bags instead of plastics for shopping. Because of the technology, cars are invented, and its source to make these vehicles run are coal and petroleum. Yes, this may help us, but it still gives dangerous effects. The smokes which are being released from the car can increase our carbon dioxide, which will affect our ozone layer, wind, solar, and geothermal. are also classified forms of energy. We can use it as alternatives. And what's good with this is that it doesn't leave any bad effects to our environment. We should not litter on our surroundings. Let's admit it, that one of the habits we have is throwing anywhere. Either this trash is big or small, we should think that this has a big impact. Plus, it may lead to increasing numbers of bacteria, which can cause us to have diseases. Most of our trash contains non-biodegradable substances. Because of this, we should be aware that we shouldn't dispose any garbage in the ocean. It can lead fishes to be poisoned, and the fish we bought at the market may contain germs from the trash that will lead us to be sick. It will also destroy our ocean's minerals and habitats. We should save our natural resources. We should use the resources wisely and nurture it. One of the most important natural resources is water. Currently and for the past few months, my barangay is experiencing lack of water supply every day. And I must say that not having some water supply is really hard. We should not waste our water supplies, because if today's generation is experiencing water shortage, then how will be the future generation? We should take this issue seriously. Recycling is also one of the best options to preserve our planet. By doing the reduce, reuse, and recycle, we can use the same trash all over again in different forms that can be a help for our life. It can also be decorations, and you can earn also by selling your trash as products. Imagine, just recycling a trash can give you money, and you also help to reduce the problems of our environment. Taking good care of our environment also increase the availability of food for both of us humans, animals, and other living things. Our environment also gives us better physical health medicines, which can be found from the forest and other minerals. This can be a big help to cure people who have health disorders. Wandering in our environment also makes us happy, and this is already proven scientifically. Looking at our nature can serve as a cure for our emotional and mental distress. This helps us relax and recharge our spiritual energy. We must stop the illegal minings and other human activities that can lead to destruction of our planet. We should stop doing deforestation by thinking what is right and decided to preserve our nature. This can slow down the climate change and the global warming we are currently experiencing. If you're going to wonder and open your eyes wider, you can compare the environment from the past and now up to the present. We can see that it really changed a lot, and it is not the same as it is. Do you know who's the one responsible for it? It's us humans, who's causing this much of distraction. We must know that our actions are not only causing bad threats, but it is making our own home unsuitable for us to live. They say you can see a one human personality on how they organize their own things. It also works how we humans protect our environment. We as humans should treat our environment responsibly. They say that one will be happier in life if you focus on giving rather than receiving. Protecting our environment is a way of giving for the new generation. We are not just the one who will benefit, but also the future generations. By treating it well, we'll make the earth a better place to live for everyone. And it is also a way of giving back, our way of saying thank you to our planet. for all the benefit it gave us until now. In return, we should be preserving it. Mohit Agadi once said, "Environment is no one's property to destroy. It's everyone's responsibility to protect." We are not given life to destroy that surrounds us. We are not in the right position to kill anything that helps us survive, but at least save and let it long live, as we too grow old and appreciate its own beauty and benefits. Because right from the very start, we already have a task, and it's to protect the environment. A nation that destroys its soul destroys itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We are not only destroying the earth, but also destroying the present and future ahead of us. We are killing our own life, because earth doesn't belong to us, but we are the one who belongs to the earth. When our earth dies, we all both dies." Environment wasn't only built to satisfy selfish, greedy persons to entertain their needs, but it was built for all the people to satisfy our own individual needs. Are you ready when the time comes that Earth can't offer to give our needs? Are you ready when the environment suddenly changes? If we won't be doing any actions today, then when? And if we are only pretending about the Earth's condition, then why? Environment isn't asking us to conserve her for her, but for future generations, said Mohit Agadi. The environment isn't just crying for us because it is damaged. It is crying for us to at least save for the new ones, to help all the people survive and live freely from a better, comfortable earth. Always remember that environment is worth fighting for.